Welcome, welcome, MacArthur family.
Oh, it's Miss B.
How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Well, hey, good to see everybody. Now, it would be great if you could turn your camera on at first so we can just greet and for 5 minutes say hi to each other.
You need a hat.
I'm just gonna stay over here. Just hold on. Bye.
All righty. I see the Perry family. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having us. We're
All
excited.
right. Yep. We're super excited to have you guys too. So we will get started in about 4 minutes. Now, you probably do want to have your kids with you today because at the end, there are going to be some questions I'm going to ask them, and they're going to have, so hopefully they can type in the chat, and there'll be some prizes too when they come back. When they get there on the first day of school, I'll get the prizes to them. All right, we got more families coming on in. Coming, I would love to see your faces at the beginning. After we start talking and presenting, it's okay. You can have your cameras off. I do understand that it's a Friday at 4:02. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you might want to have your kids join you during this presentation, and they need to pay close attention because at the end we're going to ask them some wonderful questions so they can win some prizes.
Go find a hat, Peyton, in the closet somewhere.
And if you want to say hi, it is okay if you unmute yourselves and then you can mute yourself back if you need to. All right, we're going to take about a couple more minutes and we will get started. Um, all right, welcome, welcome. We got a couple more minutes. All right. It is now 4:05 and we are going to get started. Now, what I'm going to do is unmute everybody and just give you guys an opportunity to say hi and we can see your kids' faces if you can turn the cameras on. So I'm muting everyone right now. I am going to make my wonderful assistant principal, Mr. Jason Solomon, co-host. Let me find him. Let's change his roles. We're going to make him a co-host so he can help me out, kind of navigate WebEx in the event. And we're also going to use the chat as well to ask questions. And at the end, you'll have an opportunity. Well, let's get started. Well, welcome everybody. I am Mr. Lake. I am the principal of MacArthur K-8 University Academy, and I am so super excited to have you guys here. We're excited that you are new, and there might be some old faces on here as well, but we're excited. This is for you who are new to MacArthur. Now, I just want to make you aware that this is a new student orientation to understand some of the things we have at MacArthur, understand our philosophy about teaching and learning, our motto, our affirmation. And so you're going to learn a lot about the culture and the climate of MacArthur today, what makes it so special. We will have another back to school orientation where we're going to talk about, the PPE and the mitigation things that we've put in place so that coming back, we're going to make our return back to school a little bit better and safer. And so that's going to come later on, probably the week of the 24th. And so just look out for that information. We're going to give you information. If you're not a part of Remind, I'm thinking everyone on here is because you got the information. And so If you know of any new families who are not getting my reminds, they're not getting the Mac message, please make sure you share that information with them, or you can have them call me or get in contact with me somehow. I'm going to share the presentation again. All right. Okay, so here is what we're gonna, so here's our agenda. We have the welcome. I'm going to introduce our staff that are on here, and then I'm going to mention the ones who are not. Mr. Solomon is going to go talk about MacArthur. I'm going to go over what our affirmation is. I'm going to talk about re-enrollment, how we communicate. Mr. Solomon is going to, we're both going to kind of tag team the extracurricular activities. He's going to go through them. I'm going to kind of shed light on them, and then we're going to have any questions. Now, remember, I did say that this is just an overview for the new families trying to understand MacArthur, what we're about, what we believe in, so it's a lot of those things. And so I know some of you may have questions about next year and how things are going to be, how things are going to look, and how things are going to be, we're going to try to answer those questions as best we can, but that will be that will be another session we will have in the coming future. All right. Well, before we get to our wonderful staff, I just want to let you know a little bit about who I am. I'm Zarek Lake. I'm the principal. I've actually been at MacArthur for over 11 years. I graduated from Cody High School, went to the University of Michigan, got a bachelor's of arts in English. I went to Eastern Michigan, got my master's in ed leadership. That's how I became an admin with my administrative certificate. And I am now officially a doctoral candidate at the University of Phoenix. And I'm so excited about that. It is a grueling process, and I'm in it. I've started my first chapter of my dissertation this week. And so I'm excited, and also a little, just a little not scared, but it's a little daunting right now. So I am excited about that as well, and also have 16 years in Southfield Public Schools. All right, I'm going to turn it over to my right hand man, Mr. Jason Solomon.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to our new student orientation. Again, my name is Jason Solomon. I will be assisting Mr. Lake as well as our phenomenal staff this year, making sure that you guys have a phenomenal and excellent school year this year. Just a little bit about my background. I graduated from Detroit Redford High School. I would tell you where it was located, but now there's a mire there. They tore it down, so that's no longer there. But I was a graduate of Redford High School. I played sports there. My sport that I like to play is football. Went to Kentucky State University, received my bachelor's in science with a major in chemistry and a minor in biology. Once I finished at Kentucky State University, I moved on to Mary Grove College, where I got my teacher's certificate as well as my master's in education. I've been in Southfield Public Schools for about 15 years. Um, love to read, love sports. I'm excited for tonight. Buffalo Bills, Detroit Lions, they're playing tonight, so I'll be tuning into that. Like I said, I'm a big football guy, mostly all sports as well. Love to play chess, and I'll talk more about our extracurricular activities that I'm excited for as well.
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Now, I can't see everybody who's on here as far as our our elementary staff. I'm going to call on them. Just want them to say their name and what grade they teach, and just to say hi to our families. I'm going to start with our kindergarten teachers. I see two of them on here.
Hi, I'm Lisa Boyajian. Most kids call me Mrs. B, and I will be one of the two kindergarten teachers here at MacArthur this year. So welcome and enjoy the last week of summer.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Melanie Davenport, and I'm the other kindergarten teacher, and I'm excited for the upcoming school year. So welcome to our wonderful school.
It's on you, Miss Grady.
All right, I'm Mrs. Grady, first grade teacher. I've been at MacArthur for a really long time. This is year 34 for me, and I'm still excited. We're going to be digging into some really good reading and writing this year, and some math. And I can't wait to meet you all.
All right. Miss Watillo.
Hi, everybody. My name's Mrs. Watillo. I teach third grade. I've been teaching for over 20 years and about a little over 12 years in Southfield Public Schools. Welcome to MacArthur. It's a great school.
All right. Now, do we have any other staff members on? I can't, my screen is a little, so I can't see everybody. Staff, I mean, parents, just so you know, our staff, this is their last week kind of, and so a lot of them could not make it. But that doesn't say that they're not committed, but they are. I wanted, this was an optional time for them because we really wanted you to get to know the administrators and some of the staff who could make it. So just know that at our when we do have an orientation, more of them will be here. But they're preparing. Some of them are coming off of vacations, and so we're excited that they are getting that rest so that they can come and be with us in the next couple of weeks. Um, did I miss anybody else?
Welcome
Okay.
to families. This is Terry Tate. I'm a
Oh.
fifth grade teacher in the building.
Terry Tate, thank you so much. She's on the road, and so thankful that she was able to join us and even been on the road. Thank you, Miss Tate. All right, Mr. Solomon, it's on you.
All right, so let me tell you a little bit about the MAC. MacArthur K-8 University Academy provides a quality education that encompasses the academic and social emotional interests of all of our students. This is reflected in the mission, our vision, and the beliefs of the school, which were developed with the hard work and collaboration of the staff, the students, and the parents of MacArthur. A little bit about our vision. We want to create an environment in which all students achieve their highest potential. Our mission includes engagement. We want to engage our students in high quality learning experiences in the classroom. We want to teach students personal and civic responsibility when they're in school, whether they're in society. And we want to inspire our students to be enthusiastic and independent learners.
All right. Thank you, sir. And I do want to talk about our affirmation because this affirmation is something that we actually quote every day. And so I want to say it, and then I want to let you know who was the author of this affirmation because she was a dynamic educator in the Southfield Public School system. And so, but this is how the affirmation goes, and you're going to get used to it. It's going to be ingrained in you. Now, for this year, and actually it was a couple years ago, but for this year, we've made a small change to our affirmation, and it's just two words that really kind of makes it just a great affirmation for us to include all people, everyone everyone in the district, everyone in our school, and so make it a real holistic affirmation for us. So this is how it goes. We walk the walk of the champions. We talk the talk of the winners because we are good, real good, darn good. Who we are the best. Who are we? We are the mighty MacArthur Wolves. What do? We lead and all succeed. And so we say it every day, and there are students who lead it. It's just something that we say and do believe. Now, I do want to let you know, for new parents, that last line used to say, "We lead and others follow." And so we just kind of tweaked it a little bit. And so moving forward, that last line, we're going to yell it strong and proud. We lead and all succeed. Now, as you can see at the bottom, it says Dr. Bobby Hentrell she's a former MacArthur principal from the years of 2007 to 2011 who came up with this affirmation. She passed last year, and so we want to just remember her legacy through this affirmation and just a great educator she was. So Dr. Bobby Hentrell is that phenomenal former MacArthur principal. All right, we just want to continue, go on. One of the biggest things that you're going to have to remember to do is have your MyStar Parent Portal login. If you do not have that information, it is imperative that you send me an email or my secretary an email, and you can actually go onto our website and get that information. My email and her email. Her name is Roberta Phillips. She's a phenomenal just woman and administrative assistant, and she does some great and phenomenal work. So you can email both of us or either one of us to get that login information. But this year particularly, every Southfield Public School family will need to do the re-enrollment that is in MyStar. Now, this is how you will get your information about who your teacher is or your schedules. So this is vitally important. Once you fill out all the information that's necessary to fill out in MyStar, there's going to be a tab that says re-enroll, and the district will be coming out with more information. And actually, you're getting a sneak peek because this hasn't even been rolled out district-wide yet. So my Star Parent Portal login is going to be vitally important this school year. It was important all years, but this year really, because until you won't be able to get access to see who your teacher is until it's all filled out. And it's information that you would normally you some of you might not remember, but if you have other kids in the district, you remember where you would have to come to orientation and fill out all 500 pieces of paper. Where we're going away from that, it's all online. You have to read, click, sign, and so it's gonna be a great process. And so doing that in MyStar is going to be great for you, but it's important that we do it. And they're also going to ask you to check your information. If your contact information is right, emergency card information is right, your email address is right, because all of that information actually goes into our system so that it controls everything. So everything is going to be connected to the information you put here in MyStar. Schoology. This is Southfield Public Schools learning management system. We actually adopted it last year, and in light of COVID, we're not moving away from it. The K2 they use, or K1 they use something that's called Seesaw. It's the same type of learning or content learning management system, and so this is going to be something you're going to have and get information about, first day of school. But you'll get more information about it, how to log on. There's a program that we use called Clever to get access and open all the doors to all our technology in Southfield. So just be on the lookout for Schoology. Once again, your MyStar account is going to be connected to Schoology. So what you have in MyStar will be connected to Schoology or Seesaw. The website, if you can, right? Take this down. Our website has just a variety of information that you can find out about MacArthur. Some of our some pictures, just past things. My welcome is there. Mr. Solomon's information is there. So it's a great place. We have a phenomenal webmaster. Her name is Nikoji Smith. She's also our literacy coach for MacArthur. She does a phenomenal job with our website and also our Facebook page. You want to find us on Facebook. We're always posting information on our Facebook page, and so that is a great resource as well. Now, Remind. Hopefully everybody has signed up for the Remind. And actually, hopefully I can put in the chat. Let's see if I can paste. Yep, let's see. I will paste this a link to this this Google slide so that you can have it and you'll have all the links. But please join Remind. This is our #1 communication tool that we use to get information out to our parents. So if parents are saying, I'm new and I haven't heard anything from Mr. Lake. I don't know what's wrong with him and his communication skills. He hasn't sent anything. You'll be able to share with them and say, hey, wait a minute, are you signed up for a Remind? Because I've been getting all his Mac messages, and this is what we're doing. This is when we're meeting. So it's a great way for you to actually share with them, hey, get on Remind. That's how you're going to get the information. And also, through the Remind, I'll send a link to our Mac message. And this is a place where you'll be able to go back to and look, and if you forgot something, if you didn't remember, or if you didn't know where to link to our presentation today was. You can go back to our Mac message and look at it, click on it. But these will come out weekly on Sunday, sometime between 3 and 7. Right now, they'll be 3 p.m. So you can kind of on Sunday, so you can kind of if there's something you need to get, because there are a lot of times on Monday morning there'll be something going on, and a student may not tell you that it's red, white, and blue day, and they have nothing red, white, and blue, and it's Sunday evening, and you got to run to the store and get some red, white, blue. So hopefully 3 o'clock will help you kind of manage that coming on Monday morning. But they'll come out Monday at 3 p.m. And if you have any questions or concerns about the information in them, you can always give me, you can email me, or you can actually also call me. I'm going to put my phone number in the chat at this point. So here we go. Okay, so take note of that phone number I just put in the chat. Put it in your phone, save it, so that if you do have any problems, you can always text me. You can always use Remind to text me as well. So that those are just some options for you. All right, I am done. Mr. Solomon, let's tag team this, and you can talk. You can just go over them, talk about them, and I'll just kind of shed some light on them.
Absolutely. This is one of the things that really make MacArthur stand out from the rest, our academics and our leadership, and all of our wonderful opportunities outside of the classroom. We definitely want to encourage you guys to achieve high in the classroom. So we have our National Junior Honor Society. Mr. Lake, you want to kind of talk about that part as far as how they can get enrolled in that?
Yep. So this is for I know most of you are maybe K1, K2 parents. However, National Junior Honor Society has partnered with MacArthur to just provide some great leadership skills for our students who are middle school students. Now, this is a middle school. Now, some of these activities are going to be for middle school, and some of them are going to be for middle school and our K5 student.
Okay. Another program that we have is Mac Scholars AP Prep Program for our gifted students and talented students. Many of you guys are coming to school, and we'll find out very soon how gifted you are. Many of you know that already. So we have this program here that will prepare you for AP programs as you move up through the different grade levels. We also have a mentoring program, Young Men with Purpose. One of my passions that I love to do is mentor young men. When I was working in the high school, I worked with Project Manhood, and I'm excited about MacArthur's program as well when we talk about young men with a purpose. We invite all of our fathers to participate. We don't mind working with mothers as well, but we want to make sure our young men have that emotional support that they need as well, and the opportunity and the space to talk when they need to just talk to other young men. We have the same opportunity for our young women. So we have our young men with a purpose and our young women with a vision. So we encourage you guys as you join the MacArthur team and family that you participate in those things. And then we also have a chance for student leadership. We have student council where students have an opportunity to voice things that they're interested in, or if they have concerns about the school. We want everyone to have a voice, and the student council is an opportunity for everyone to speak about what their needs and concerns are. And then finally, we have our Michigan First Banking. That's another program that's at our Lathrop campus. Lake, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yep. And so this is one of our leadership building opportunities, and also a great opportunity to teach financial literacy to our students. So depending on I can't remember what day of the week we'll have Michigan First Banking. Hopefully they'll come back, and students are able to open up an account and actually deposit funds into their checking accounts. They just have a great opportunity to teach your kids about financial literacy and actually seeing their money grow. There'll be there'll be positions. There are branch managers, there are tellers, there are security. And this, once again, is a program for middle school as well. But it really teaches all of our kids about that financial literacy that is so important.
Next, we have STEM. We have a number of phenomenal opportunities. This is something also that I'm passionate about. I've worked in STEM for many years, first robotics. So I would definitely want to make sure our young people prepare for this. There are so many opportunities for engineering. As we know, STEM stands for science. The T is for technology. E is for engineering, and then mathematics. So we bring all those things together, and all the wonderful technology we have today, usually that comes from people that's involved in STEM. And with that comes coding. I already talked about robotics. I'm excited about the academic games that we have. And then we're going to have bridge builders. That's a really competitive state competition that many people participate in. So I'm excited about these things. Hopefully you guys learn about them and get engaged in them. And again, wonderful, wonderful opportunities for our students at MacArthur.
Yep. And academic games is for it's actually I want to say third through eighth grade students. I know Miss Watillo is on here. She was an instrumental part in that development of the academic games, so I do want to acknowledge her. Our coding and robotics is just phenomenal. We had girls who code. Our robotics team actually we partnered with Lawrence Tech, and they just provided robots for us and to be in competition. And for bridge builders, we've gone on many trips with our science and PE teacher, uh, Gene Washington. Just done a phenomenal job with with those programs, and so we're excited to have them here at MacArthur. All right, and lastly.
And as you can see, we want all students to participate, both boys and girls. You can see from the picture right there. We want everyone to participate and enjoy the extracurricular activities. Right here on this slide, we have our sports and fine arts. Last year or the year before, I'm sorry, we were in COVID, but prior to COVID, our girls won the middle school basketball championship. So
That's right.
We have one of the better teams in the Southfield Public School District, right? So again, we want you to reach your potential. We have track and field, cheerleading. I know a lot of young ladies want to participate in that. Volleyball. New to MacArthur this year is baseball. We're going to have that in the spring. We have a phenomenal varsity coach that coaches our program, but he wants to get to our young people earlier and teach them the fundamentals of baseball. I know many of you are already involved in that. So we look forward to getting that program in MacArthur this year. We have our vocal music choir, our middle school band, and our Anaheim club. So, Mr. Lake, anything you want to elaborate on for the different
Yeah,
sports?
so baseball is something new. We had it in the past years ago, and hopefully they will be able to have enough presence to actually get that started. Our cheerleaders, when they were having competition, we won the championship for that. Basketball, boys and girls, our championship team. Our vocal music choir is one of the best choirs in the city of Southfield. And something new is the anime club that we started a couple years ago. You know, we saw that there was a need. There was a need. There was we had all these kids in middle school and in elementary who said, "Hey, we like anime and we like some of the the concepts and things that they talk about life and Earth and just family and wellness." And so they got together and they started an anime club and really talked about the different themes that go on there. And so it was just a great opportunity. It started with one student, and then it just branched off into a great opportunity.
And I just want to add all of our after school activity, extracurricular activities with parent support. That's why our students thrive, because our parents are there root them on and support.
Absolutely.
So, you're welcome to help participate in these things and volunteer.
Yeah, and many of our teachers are over these programs, and so they do a phenomenal job. And it just really helps with the investment of our young minds and our young athletes, and just the things that they bring to MacArthur. All right. Well, listen, that was MacArthur as a whole, and just a little sneak peek of what we have to offer. Like I said, there will be another presentation where you'll get I know the information about, okay, do we have to wear masks? Do we not have to wear masks? All that will be forthcoming. I mean, literally day by day, things are changing. And we want to be sensitive to those things. And so the week before school starts, we will have another orientation for everyone. We're going to come back, bring everybody back on, and kind of go through a different presentation of just things to expect, how to drop off, how to pick up, and what door to come in. And so all those things will be talked about in the next few weeks. And so we appreciate that. But before we get to questions, I have some questions for my students. So get your kids together. Hopefully they'll be able to answer these questions in the chat, because the first person to answer the question in the chat will be the reader. So if I'm gonna give you some time, will be the winner. I'll give you some time to get situated, and if they need to type, or if you need to type for them, parents, I'm okay with that. Okay, because you still everybody is going to be thinking, and this is family, and so we're going to work with everybody. So um, I have now. I don't think I mentioned this, but it was in the presentation. The first question and the winner, and so we're going to we're going to have student T-shirts, and so the winners that we have today will get a free T-shirt. Now we won't have it on the first day of school, but when we start ordering T-shirts, these three winners will get their T-shirt free. All right. So the first question is, and it goes to the first person who puts it in the chat. Got it? All right, here we go. What is MacArthur's mascot? Do, 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 do. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. Okay, stop. Wait, we can stop. That was quick. All right, wait. The first person I see, Mr. Solomon, if you could help me out, is Crystal Player. We are the MacArthur Wolves. All right, let's clap it up for them. Now, can you unmute?
You can also use the emojis if you guys want to. We do that sometime we're in virtual meetings, so feel
Yep,
free to use the clapping hands and all those types of fun
absolutely.
things. Absolutely.
Uh,
Congratulations, Crystal.
Miss Player, what's your son or daughter's name?
Desiree Player.
All right, Desiree. Well, congratulations. We have a T-shirt for you. When we do order our T-shirts, we will get you one for free. Congratulations.
Thank
All right. You're welcome, sweetie. Are you in kindergarten?
you. Yeah.
All right. Well, look, we're excited to have you, and congratulations. All right, here
Welcome
we go.
back,
We got to keep.
Desiree.
Yep, we got to keep going. All right, here we go. Next question. And thank you to the other parents who did answer, because I see y'all in there. It just, Crystal was quick with it. All right, got to be quicker. All right, here we go. Next question. Who is willing to say MacArthur's affirmation? Now you can put your name in there. Who is willing to say MacArthur's affirmation? So what do you have to do? That means you must have to have looked at the presentation and maybe have the presentation up so you can go back to it and find the MacArthur affirmation. All right, Ryan. Oh, look, let's find now. Let's go with Gunter. Tiffany, can you hear us?
We can hear you.
All right, wonderful. All right, so Ryan, let's hear that MacArthur affirmation.
We walk the walk of champions. We talk the talk of a winner because we are good, real good, darn good. We are the best. Who are we? We are the mighty MacArthur Wolves. What do? Lead and all succeed.
Oh, let's give it up
Oh,
for
yes.
Ryan.
Great job. Great job,
Woo-hoo!
Ryan. Great job.
Great
Great
job.
energy.
That's what I'm talking about, Ryan. Great job, Ryan. Listen, those are the type of leaders and students we want at MacArthur. So, Ryan, you got a shirt coming too. Congratulations. All right. Now,
High five.
you're welcome. Yep. High five through the screen. All right, next. The last question. And now you have to type this person's full name in the chat. Who wrote MacArthur's affirmation?
No music this time, Mr. Lake?
Do 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 do. All
Oh,
right,
we got a winner.
we got a
It's
winner.
the Barnes family. The Barnes family has a winner.
All right, let's look up the Barn. Who was that? Oh, it says the Barn. Let's see. Can we find the Barn? They're the Barn family. I'm gonna unmute you, Barnes family.
Hi, can you hear us okay?
We can hear you wonderfully. Thank you so much. Now,
No problem.
all right, now you did win the T-shirt, but who is Dr. Bobby Hentrell?
Dr. Bobby Hentrell is the former principal from
Correct.
2007 to 2011.
Look at you. You must have been looking at that presentation.
See, I'm paying attention over here.
Great job. Look, welcome to you. Welcome, guys. And I so appreciate you being here and being a part of this. All right. So thank you so much. Now, at this time, if you would like if you have a question, what I'm going to ask you to do is it'll be okay if you, are you guys able to unmute yourselves? I hope so. If not, if you have a question, please put your name in the chat and I'll unmute you if you do have a question. All right, any questions? I don't see anything in the chat.
Hey, Mr. Lake,
Yes, go ahead.
do you know that we have a former student in the audience who's now a parent?
Wait a minute, who?
Tyrell Hamilton, who was in Mrs. Davenport's first grade.
Wow.
I was only 15 when I taught him.
That's
Listen,
right. I remember that.
I wasn't going to say anything.
So welcome, Tyrell.
Welcome, Tyrell.
Mr. Lake, just want to make a quick note. The Barnes family, their wonderful daughter Cassandra's coming to kindergarten. So when you hand out that T-shirt, it goes to Cassandra.
Okay, let me write that down.
It's
Yep.
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Okay. All right.
Thank
Right.
you.
Cassandra. And wait, and the other one was Ryan. And then we had, who was that? I got the first one was Player.
Desiree Player.
Desiree Player. Right, got him. All right, all right, all right. Any questions? If you can unmute yourself, please do so. And if you don't, and if you need to add a question, had a question in the chat, I will take questions at this time.
Mr. Lake, this is Crystal Player. I just had a
Yes.
question about the extracurricular activities in the sports.
Yes.
Which one of those, which are available for like first graders?
So right now we are working for sports. We are working on K-5 intramural type sports, and so we do have a new athletic director, and hopefully there'll be some guidance coming soon about what they'll do for our K-5. Right now, fifth graders are able to play so there can be a fifth, sixth grade team and a seventh, eighth grade team. But for K4 right now, they don't have any uh, organized sports right now. But the district is working on doing something intramural with the K5s, and so that is forthcoming.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Hey, Mr. Lake, how are you, sir?
I'm well, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Kristen Dowell's father.
Okay.
Alica. Two questions. One, let me start with the fun one. For chess, I heard the assistant principal speaking on chess, and
Yes.
is that open all the way down to a first grader?
Well, he was so he was saying that he loves to play chess, and at one point in time we did have a chess club, and due to funds and finances we weren't able to keep it going, but we're always looking for parents and individuals who want to help us out with that after school activity. Right now we don't have anyone who is a teacher or a parent who's overseeing it. So that's not an option right now. But if that's something if you know someone who would be willing to oversee that program, that would be great.
Okay, and my second one is for that MI Star parent portal.
My Star, yes.
My Star parent portal.
Uh-huh.
Do you have the link somewhere, or do we have to call your assistant to get that in?
Actually, what I will do is let me stop sharing. What I'll do is I will put the link in the chat so everybody will have it.
Sure.
Yep. Okay, it's going in the chat now. So that's the link for the parent portal for you to gain access to MyStar. Any other questions? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, oh, go ahead.
Question before you move on. Just quickly in the MyStar login parent portal, if
Yes.
you're in there and you went through the annual information update, but you're still looking for the teacher name, we don't know that yet, or should it show up by now?
We do know that, but there'll be a switch. So there'll be a time where the district will give access to parents to see that information. And so I
Okay,
think we're outside of that window still. But if you have done
gotcha.
the re-enrollment, please know that you will eventually be able to see that information soon. So the
Okay,
district will just need to, give that access to those people who are filling the form out.
great. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Any more questions for
Mr. Lake,
Yes.
Tiffany Gunther has her hand up.
Okay, go ahead. Oops, sorry.
Then I spoke, so I'm all set. I'm gonna lower my hand now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, anybody else have any questions? Well, MacArthur families, this has been fun. Hopefully, you got to know us a little bit better, and we're gonna, continue to have a fun and safe and healthy school year. Just know that we are working diligently, and I see you, Ms. B. We are working diligently to make sure things are safe. We are watching, the Michigan Health Department, the CDC, and hopefully, um, our superintendent will be making some given information about more to come about what's going to happen as far as next year. There will be a power hour. Please, please, please make sure you look at the MAC message because there will be MacArthur's information on there and there will be district information on there that will be pertinent to everyone in Southfield Public Schools. Ms. B?
There was a question from S. Hudson. Is there a MyStar pin that we need in the chat?
Yes. So if you do need your MyStar pin, email me. I'm going to put my email address in the chat. Okay, let's see, make sure that's right. Yep. And then you can email me, and I will get that information to you. All right. Any other questions before we leave? No problem. You're welcome. Okay, well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, new MacArthur families. Now you're officially family. You're not new family, you're family now. And so we want you to just have a great year. Remember, you can contact us. If you have any questions, we do appreciate you choosing MacArthur. We will take care of your babies because now they are our babies. And so the theme for this year at MacArthur is love and grace. We know that we've come off of just a time of 18 months, and so we are going to extend that love and grace not only to our students, not only to our teachers, not only to our parents, but just this community and the whole as a whole. We are going to provide that love and grace, and so without anything else, I appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you when we have our back to school orientation, and we're going to take it over to Mr. Solomon.
Yep, I just want to add, the chat as well in case you contact me. I know Mr. Lake is doing so much to get the school started. Well, we both are, but I'm here to support. So if you need anything, just let me know. And again, we focusing on love and grace this school year, and just know that we are stronger together.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you and have a great evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.